What's up, everybody? Week 7 breakdown coming to you this week. We got a week off, but we're back better than ever. I'm excited that this season's about midway through, almost the playoffs. Just great times right now. So, excited about what's happening around the league. I'm here to share with some breakdowns. So, let's get right into this week. First off, just to clarify some things, Week 7 is where a lot of teams slugged it out, and it was just a great week of fantasy football. The first matchup we have is the Pinedale Oilers and the Tallywhackers. Always got to start with my team because they're the one on top. Every time you look at Georgia, is on top anyways. This was not a close game early. It was a big difference. A lot of my guys played in the early game. Calvin Johnson with 29, Fred Jackson with 13, Eddie Lacy with 16, Cameron with 11, and then Cap and the defense just solidified the game and put it out of reach for the Tallywhackers. We're up 110 to 60-something by Sunday night's game, and it was up to Peyton Manning and Wes Welker to bring it back, but Peyton Manning for a 30, just not enough. The Tallywhackers were projected to win this game. Did not happen. Pinedale Oilers pulled out 112-91 to some just solid team effort. Even the bench was right there with everybody. So Pinedale Oilers is going to be tough to be playing here. They're 3-4. They took down one of the tougher teams in the league. I know Chris is sitting there 4-3. Those Tallywhackers. But we took them down. Everyone didn't pick us, but it's all good. So next game, moving on, is London Silly Nannies. That was a 83 ball game between the Silly Nannies and the Ray the Floppy Bungholes, and Ray had a big win over the Pinedale Oilers the week before, so he was pumped up. He thought he was going to come in here and take the Silly Nannies. They're both 3-4 now. The Silly Nannies were led by AJ Green, Jamal Charles, Rob Gronkowski. Just a solid team effort there. Finishing with 93, and Floppy Bungholes did tie for the low of the second to lowest. Sorry, Floppy Bungholes. But it was just a bad day for his team. 5 people scoring in single digits. So the Floppy Bungholes, I know, expected more, especially after a big win last week. They're right high, right back in the mix. Moving on to the next game, the Gonads versus From Us Cracker Kids. Those Cracker Kids think they something else. They 5-2 on the season. This was a big loss. They were down early and they came back, made it close, 98-99. But Joe Gonads held on, 103-98. This game, you want to say it was never in doubt, but there was a doubt there for the last second. Some of those late games, RG3 had a big game. Who else? LaShawn McCoy could have had a better game. He only was 7. Vernon Davis with 6. From us Cracker Kid says he's leaning a lot on Ray Rice, and he only gave him 6. So, they started off hot. But they've lost the last 2 or 3 games, these Cracker Kids. So, I know he was out of town, so he's probably going to use that excuse. But there's no excuse in fantasy football as it goes. The games still go on. The next game we're going to talk about here is Kill 'Em All and Game Over. Game over. Held on. Game over. Scoring the second lowest and still winning this game. This was such a brutal game to watch. I don't know what the heck was going on. At the times I would look at the score and I felt like this. It's just, I don't know what was going on in that game. If you see me, I was actually like that. So, anyways, game over. Kill 'Em All. Not much to say about this game. 83-75. It was close because these two are the lowest scoring teams. That Matt Forte was the big scorer on Game Over. Other than that, he had six people in single digits. Ken Lamal had 6 people in single digits. So this was not a pretty game to watch, you know. So it's just one of those games, one of those grind 'em out games. And Game Over is 6-1, 3-4 has killed them all, you know. So you know, Game Over. He's held on for the last couple of weeks with some. You know, he had a high. He came out the gate. His team was on fire, and now I don't know. His team's kind of cooled off a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this can continue. You know, as it goes on in the regular season, because we're at that midway point. So a lot of games will be left to be played, and a lot of things can happen from here and now. So we just gotta watch what happens, you know. And so, you know, the biggest game that I had a kick out of at least watching, you know, was the SS420s beating the Ads Kickers, because I don't know what happened. SS420 everyone thought she was dead in the water. Someone picked her to win, and she comes out and pulls out the second highest scoring of the week. And you know what? That just comes from drafting. You know, I mean, all her players are from the draft, so it's not like she's picking up people. Obviously, we can see that. So these players who's drafted just had a good week against the Ass Kickers, getting her to 2-5. Also tying the Ass Kickers at 2-5. So those two are sitting at the bottom there, and you know, the Ass Kickers, they had a chance to pull away and come into a place at 3-4, you know, where 5 other teams are sitting at 3-4. You know, this is just a conference where everyone's beating each other up. One week you think you got it, next thing you don't. It's just this season, you can just tell. It's just who's going to get hot at the end. I don't know who's going to get hot at the end. Everyone's making pickups. Everyone's making, you know, adjustments to the roster. People are going down. This is the highest year of, you know, injuries, which is crazy. So it's up, what, 46% from this time last year in injuries, 46%. So people are having to make adjustments. Anyone who had Sam Bradford, like, gone. You know, anybody who had Reggie Wayne, bye-bye. You know, these are key people, the key teams, and they're just bye-bye, you know. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys this week. This is the Week 7 breakdown, and just wanted to give you guys a little what's up out there, because I know I've been gone for a couple weeks. I am going to make another video here with the Week 8 breakdown preview, go over some of the recent transactions, trades. Well, there's no trades. No one wants trades. People in this league, I don't know why, but maybe somebody will go out there and do it. But until next time, I'll see you guys.